JN1 is here on the Ellipse on the National Mall in the shadow of the White House to witness the lighting of the National Menorah. Thousands gathered on a cold, wintry night to watch U.S. Trade Representative Michael Froman reenact the miracle of the light. U.S. President Barack Obama and his wife Michelle issued a statement noting the coincidence that Thanksgiving and Hanukkah are starting on the same day. And now is the time to celebrate miracles, large and small.
Jews all over the world will light candles to celebrate the first night of Hanukkah, the Festival of Lights. But here in the United States, as the rabbis mentioned, this is a special year. For the first time in more than 100 years, the first day of Hanukkah falls on Thanksgiving. And that gives us even more reasons to count our blessings, to remember the contributions of those who came before us, and to make new memories this holiday season. So on behalf of the President, the First Lady, the Vice President, Dr. Biden, and all who serve in this administration, best wishes to you and your family for a happy Hanukkah, a happy Thanksgiving, and a healthy and happy holiday season.
Thank you very much. You're harnessed up.
I am.
So they're going to hook you up.
4 sides of a dreidel, a great miracle happened there. I must always remember God is everywhere. 5 sons of Matisyahu, so bold and so brave, taught children Torah while hidden in a dark cave. 6 flames flicker in my menorah of gold. I see how a little bit of warmth can push away the cold. 7 sons of Hannah gave their lives in their youth. So too, we must dedicate our lives to the truth. 8 days have passed, full of meaning and light, all from one jug of oil that shed its pure light.
This is being celebrated for over 2 millenniums. It's very desperately called upon us to pay the proper attention to this celebration. The pride that led the victorious few to overcome the many and the mighty, but then also the fact, just as there was a miracle that they found this jug untouched, why couldn't the miracle have provided them with 8 jugs untouched and give them thereby the opportunity to prepare the new oil? But perhaps there was another important point, that while they went about doing what they were supposed to do, they were at the same time shown that the reason why they accomplish what they accomplish is not only because what they do, but the fact that they contain a strength in it that supersedes all the difficulties and limitations.
I have, by technology, a message from the President which he's asked me to read, and then I will introduce our special guest speaker. The statement reads, Michelle and I send warm wishes to all those celebrating Hanukkah. For the first time since the late 1800s and for the last time until some 70,000 years from now, the first day of Hanukkah falls on Thanksgiving. It's an event so rare some have even coined it Thanksgivica. And these are the President's words, as we gather with loved ones around the turkey, the menorah, or both, we celebrate some fortunate timing and give thanks for miracles both great and small. Like the pilgrims, the Maccabees at the center of the Hanukkah story made tremendous sacrifices so they could practice their religion in peace. In the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, they reclaimed their historic homeland. Those are very important words. But the true miracle of Hanukkah was what came after those victories almost 2,200 years ago. The Jewish temple was cleansed and consecrated, and the oil that was sufficient for only 1 day lasted for 8. As the first Hanukkah candle is lit, we are reminded that our task is not only to secure the blessing of freedom, but to make the most of that blessing once it is secure. In that spirit, Michelle and I look forward to joining members of the Jewish community in America, in the state of Israel, and around the world as we work together to build a future that is bright and full of hope. From my family to yours, Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach, Happy Hanukkah from America's capital city. This is Priscilla Huff for JN1 in Washington.